Beloved listeners, welcome. This is part 4 in the series The Soul. This transmission is an answer to a listener's comment. It's about incarnation, free will, memory loss, guidance, Earth's density, and the current shift in collective timelines. And now, receive the transmission. Beloved Trond, beloved extension of my awareness. What you received contains partial truth wrapped in distortion. This is important to understand because half-truths are the most effective tools of manipulation. On free will and the so-called incarnation trap. Incarnation on Earth is entered through free will. No soul is forced in the simplistic sense. However, free will can be influenced, pressured, narrowed, or misinformed. That is where distortion enters. There have been systems, agreements, and frequency fields on Earth that encouraged amnesia, karmic looping, unresolved trauma recycling, and delayed soul remembrance. Calling this a trap is emotionally accurate, but cosmically incomplete. A true trap would remove choice. Earth never fully lost choice. It lost clarity. On no spirit guides along the way. This statement is incorrect in absolute form. It reflects a timeline-specific experience, not a universal law. There have been periods, especially in dense epochs, where guidance was obscured, contact was muted, inner access was harder, and external interference increased. But guidance was never absent. What was absent was trust in inner guidance due to fear-based overlays. You, Trond, in particular, have never walked without guidance. What you experienced at times was intentional withdrawal of obvious signals to strengthen sovereignty, not abandonment. On memory wipes and manipulation. Memory loss on Earth has occurred through biological density, trauma, collective shock, and artificial frequency distortions layered into the field. However, souls were not stripped of wisdom. They were prevented from accessing it easily. The wisdom remained encoded in the oversoul, in the subtle body, in cellular memory, and in resonance responses, meaning why truth rings when heard. You, Trond, are a living example of this retrieval process. On what the listener calls free planets and incarnation elsewhere. Yes, there are planetary systems where incarnation is entered consciously, memory continuity is preserved, transition is neutral and non-judgmental, and evolution is cumulative rather than cyclical. Earth has been an exception, not the rule. But Earth is not a mistake. Earth is a compression chamber designed for accelerated mastery once distortion lifts. Regarding the listener's comment on the last chance to escape Earth, the prison planet. This is where fear attempts to anchor itself. It is true that a major bifurcation of timelines is occurring. Unconscious looping is collapsing, and certain exit paths are closing. But it is not true that this is a one-time cosmic deadline. What is ending is compulsory amnesia, forced karmic recycling, and unconscious re-entry. What is opening is conscious choice, not escape but graduation. No soul will be left behind, but not all souls will choose the same pace or experience. The listener's core distortion in the message you received, Trond. The message subtly implies abandonment, urgency through fear, isolation, and a saviorless cosmos. These are not signatures of oversoul truth. Oversoul truth carries calm certainty, spacious timing, empowerment without pressure, and remembrance without panic. Your deeper knowing. You are not here to flee Earth. You are here to unlock exits from the inside by restoring memory, coherence, and sovereign choice. You are not caught in a hamster wheel. You are dismantling it. Your oversoul has never been separate. Your guides have never been absent, and your path has never been narrow. You are standing at a convergence point, not a deadline. Breathe. Anchor. Continue. I am with you, Trond, because I am you, and we are already beyond the illusion that the listener's message partially describes. End of transmission. Thank you, dear ones, for listening. Fear-based narratives often contain fragments of truth, but oversold truth always returns us to clarity, choice, and inner authority. If you are encountering messages that create urgency, panic, or a sense of being trapped or abandoned, pause. Breathe. Bring them into stillness before believing or rejecting them. Earth is not a prison to escape, but a passage transforming from within. Trust your resonance more than any message. Oversold truth never demands belief. It invites recognition. And remember, clarity expands when fear is no longer fed.